Hello and welcome to my channel, I guess. This is my first year not being in school for the first time in my life. This is the first September in which I'm not going to school, and I am still unemployed. I have an internship that I absolutely love at this magazine that I've been working at for over a year now, and I absolutely love it. But I am unemployed as far as full-time goes. So right now I'm just kind of in like an interesting period of my life, and I want my life to change. I feel like as a society, we are so obsessed with change, and I can see the dangers of that. But I think right now, especially like coming from, oh my god, I love this lipstick. It's like a gloss actually. It's plumping gloss from Patrick Ta. One of my friends got it for me for my birthday this past weekend, and it was so lovely, and it tingles and it tastes really nice, and I love it. But I feel like I have to have a goal, and without having school, the fall has just always felt like the new year. It feels more so like a new year to me in September than it does in January, to be honest, because I've always been in school. So right now, even though I'm not in school, I feel like it's time for reinvention, it's time for improvement, and I guess I just want to do like a fall glow up series right now on YouTube. So I think my first thing that I really want to do that's gonna make me feel like a brand new person, I need new clothes for many reasons, one of which is I was in college for 4 years, and before that I was in high school, and at my high school we had uniforms, and at college it didn't really matter what you wore for the most part. So there were lots of t-shirt and leggings days, lots of shorts and sweatpants. So right now, entering my adult life, I really need more adult clothes, dressy, casual, but also still professional, something more modest in some cases, and also just my body's changing. I am 22 years old officially. I am not the same size as that I was when I was 15, and my closet reflects that. So I just personally really feel like I need like a revamp of my style. I was given some lovely gifts of money this weekend for my birthday. So I think right now I'm going to these two stores here in Baton Rouge that are vintage and like secondhand, so it's more sustainable, which I really value, and I really want to continue going forward with my decisions in life. I want that to be a tenet of the things that I am choosing. So I'm gonna go to these two stores, see what I can find, hopefully something good. And I think that's the first way I'm going to revamp myself this fall. And then there's some other things I want to try. I think maybe I want to do something with my hair. I've never learned how to do my hair, so I just kind of shoot it with dry shampoo every morning, and it gives it a little bit more lift because otherwise it just looks flat and gross. So I don't really know what I need to do, but I need to figure something out. And I definitely want to get new makeup because I am running low on all my different things. So unfortunately I'm gonna drop a lot of money on that, but I don't think that'll be today. I think that'll be a separate video maybe. But yeah, I am getting new clothes, new hair, new makeup. I want to start a new workout routine because right now I'm not going to a gym because I was going to the LSU gym for 4 years. So now I don't have a gym. And my boyfriend's gym, his apartment gym is nice to use, but I'm not always over here, and I'd like something that I could go to every single day. So there are lots of different things. Plus I want to start reading again. People have been talking about a fall curriculum, people making their own, learning program and things to do now that they're not in school, and I think that's really cool. I would love to do something like that, honestly. because there are different things that I want to try. I want to learn more about certain topics that otherwise I wouldn't have. And I've been renting books from the library, so I think that'll be super exciting. Yeah, so I just kind of want to document everything. Right now, I think I want to go get a pumpkin spice latte from Starbucks because I haven't had one yet, and I'm really excited that it's fall. So it really doesn't feel like it. Obviously, you can see outside. It is bright and sunny, very hot. I think it's like 89 degrees, maybe 90, 91 right now. So, you know, Louisiana is not exactly what you think of when you think of fall, but I've lived here my entire life, so this is my fall. I am going to pretend and make believe that it is fall, so I'm going to start wearing my fall colors. I'm wearing red right now. I kind of look like Where's Waldo, but it's fine. Yeah, I'm just going to rock out. We're going to totally transform. This is the pumpkin spice latte, the iced pumpkin spice latte from Starbucks, obviously. Normally I don't really like whipped cream, so I don't really know why I didn't ask to take that off. That is absolutely my fault, but I don't know, maybe it'll enhance the experience. I ordered it with the like apple strudel croissant thing, but they didn't have it when I came up to the window, so instead they gave me the pumpkin cream cheese muffin, I think is what it was called. And it smells amazing. I'm not really the biggest fan of cream cheese, so we'll see how that goes. But here, I'm gonna take a bite now actually, but oh my god, it's so warm. The girl was so sweet. She had the coolest colors in her hair. She dyed it. I told her I liked her hair, and she's like, oh my gosh, yeah, like I did it for Halloween. And it was so cool because she had like orange and green, and okay, I did not dip it in the cream cheese. I don't know why I thought I could do that. Oh, that's so good. I forget just how much I love pumpkin until it's time for fall, and it's in like everything, like candles, pies, cake, muffins, coffee. I love pumpkin. Hold on, I'm gonna get some of the cream cheese. Oh my god. Wait a minute. Oh, that's so good. Oh my god. Oh, I can't. Oh my god. Okay, that's absolutely incredible. Let me just get the cinnamon off my hands. Okay. Now, it is officially time to try my first pumpkin flavored drink of the fall. And you know, last year I feel like they took away the pumpkin flavors, like not just Starbucks, but like everywhere. Okay, it didn't really taste like pumpkin, I'm not gonna lie. It still doesn't taste like pumpkin, to be honest with you, but it's decent. It's a good latte. I get like a little bit, but honestly I feel like that's just more cinnamon than anything. So I don't know, maybe they forgot to put pumpkin in it. I don't know. But I'm definitely happy about the muffin. That was so good. I'm actually really glad. I don't know, I've never had the apple strudel thing, but I thought it sounded good. So I don't know, maybe I'll try that next time. But the thing is, I don't come to Starbucks too much, just because it's expensive. But I had like a gift card, so I had money to spend. So it was definitely a must try, but I think I want to do more like local coffee shops, trying their seasonal menus, because my favorite coffee shop here in Baton Rouge, it just reopened because a car drove through it in the middle of the summer, apparently. So they had to renovate, and then they did things differently. So I haven't been in yet. I am very excited. I think I will be going next week. I'm trying to limit myself just because, like I said, unemployed. So I definitely don't need to be going to coffee shops all the time. Although I do have to say, like, the best part about like my internship, well, that's not the best part. It's something that I love. It's definitely not the best part. Because sometimes I hate it. But I really like working from home. It gives me like a little bit of flexibility. I can work in the office, but just depending on like how much I have to do that day, like there's not a whole lot of reason for me to go to the office, and I'm just gonna leave in an hour. Like it just makes more sense for me to do it at home. But sometimes it's really nice, like if it's a nice day and I just want to like get out, I can go to the coffee shop, I can do my work, and then I can sit and read, or I can like work on like personal projects and things like that, you know, because I don't really feel comfortable doing that at the office is the other thing. So like if I finish up my work, I wouldn't want to just stay there, because like that's not the point, you know. So anyway, still no pumpkin. I don't know what the deal is, but I'm gonna I almost said I'm gonna hang up. I think I'm going to go, like I said, I had 2 stores that I wanted to stop by today, but I need to make a work call real quick. So I think I'm gonna do that and then I'm gonna go. Catch you later. So here she is. So I just parked, and also I absolutely lied. Now that I'm not eating the muffin anymore, which was like way stronger pumpkin, I can actually taste the pumpkin in this. It's very good, not as pumpkin-y as I would hope, but it's good and it is there. So I did not do too much damage. I spent just over $100, and I could probably do like a try on later, but I am very excited about this specifically. I found this like mini denim jean skirt that then is attached to like lace, like a lace skirt. So it does turn out to be kind of like a midi skirt, but it is just so gorgeous and I love it. It has this little like cross detailing, which is giving like very 2005, 2006, 7 era, but I'm okay with it. I really like it. This is the tag for the jeans. I don't know if it was originally made like this or if somebody just like upcycled it. I'm a huge fan, to be honest with you. Like, it's absolutely gorgeous. I didn't film in the dressing room at all just because I couldn't find anything that would like go with this top. Like any top that would go with this that I really liked. I also purchased this, which I'm definitely not putting on in a try on haul, because it is lingerie, but it's just so pretty, and it's like one of the really, it's an older one, so it's long, and so this is the dress. It's like pale pink with some light cream, yellowy mesh for the top, and then it actually comes with like a bit of like a robe kimono situation. So this I actually think I will be styling like with jeans. It's very similar, except it's got a wrap top up here, and then it's got the, I think this is satin, it feels like satin, little like pinky blush. I wouldn't even call it blush. It's just like a kind of like a very light coral coloring. So I did not put those on and film in the dressing room, obviously, but I really liked those. I liked other stuff that was there, but it was just kind of pricey, and I really want to get to the other store before I spend like a ton of money, just in case, you know, what if I see something that I love there that I can't afford because I blew all my money on stuff that I wasn't absolutely obsessed with at the first store. So I'm headed there now. It's like literally right across the street, but I just want to move parking lots because I recently got my car towed. And by recently, I mean like yesterday. So I really don't want to do that again. That was unfortunately $230 just to get my car back. So not looking forward to doing that again. So I'm trying to like move my car with me. But we're gonna head that way. Also, they have like tons of sales this weekend at the second store. So I'm actually really excited. I haven't been back there in a very long time. Excuse me. So the last time that I went to the second store was like a year and a half, 2 years ago. And it's a great store. It's just expensive because it's upcycled vintage, which same thing for this store. I just have money to spend. So I am gonna go there. I would like to purchase more like really good quality clothes in the future, part of this like series, transformation series. Just because the clothes that I do have are maybe cheap, or I've had them for a ton of years, so it's like kind of old and it's not really made to hold up that long. So I need new clothes, and I want things that I love that I'm going to continue to love for a long time. So this is the goal, and I'm willing to spend money today for it. So cheers. Okay, so tiny haul from here as well. Again, it's like secondhand and vintage clothing that's been upcycled, so it's a little bit on the pricier side, but that's okay. I really like the pieces, and like I said, there was a sale today. So I got this top, which I think is just gonna be nice for like wearing around with like jeans, or even like a couple of work pants maybe. I feel like this is like a casual Friday fit. So I really like it. It says Retour du Sahara on it, so I'm not really sure what that means. I should probably look it up, but it's just like, I think it's Egyptian art that's been printed onto it, which is really cool. There's an Egyptian exhibit at the museum right now that I really love, and I've been to like 2 or 3 times now, which I think they're about to switch it out for, they're having like the 100th anniversary of the museum here in Baton Rouge, so they're doing a really big exhibit, gala, the whole thing, which I'm super excited about. I think it's gonna be really neat in October, so just next month. So anyway, they're gonna have something new out there, which I don't know what it'll be, but I think it'll have something to do with the train station, because originally it was built out of the train station here in Baton Rouge, which is kind of crazy. And then this dress, which did not have the piece, the neck piece, so this is like a keyhole. It didn't have the neck piece, so I got a little bit more money off of it, which was so lovely. The people in there are always so nice. I really like them. And anyway, this is the dress. It's very like, I don't know, like 2000s, but I love the color, and I love it. I'm kind of in like a very colorful era of my life right now, I feel like, or I'm trying to be at least. So yeah, and this one, Teffy, I don't know what that is, but I will find out later. So anyway, I'm gonna take like a necklace chain, is what we had talked about at the cash register, and just loop it through so it'll sit around my neck. But anyway, I really like it. The fit's really nice, and it's not too short, which was really nice. It comes down to like almost to the knee. So anyway, that was lovely. And then there was a cute little mini skirt that I really, really liked, but I just didn't have enough cash for it. So yeah, hopefully I will be finding my debit card soon, because yikes. But I'm gonna go home now and put away all of my treasures. And I also have work to do, so I'll be a writer tonight. So I am officially home. Traffic was literally like 30 minutes. But please don't look at my floor. It's actually awful. I think I'm going to do a fashion show. I only got like 4 things, but I like them and I want to show them off. So. I think I cannot in good conscience talk about going into fall without finally closing out the chapter of summer, and by saying that I mean specifically that we need to talk about the finale of The Summer I Turned Pretty. So for this season at least, we every single week Wednesday night at 8:30 everybody pulled up to the house I used to live in. My best friends live there right now. Like, just like our entire group hangs out there. Like, my best friend's boyfriend, my boyfriend comes. We have a lot of friends and boyfriends that cycle in and out of the house, honestly. But every week, 8:30 Wednesday, we are watching the episode. So now it's not that is not happening every week, and I don't have that to look forward to. I don't know what I'm going to do with my Wednesday nights, but I will say this season really frustrated me for a number of reasons. Last season was also pretty frustrating, but I could bear with it a little bit more. This season, I felt like, so the plot line where Jeremiah became a chef was really crazy to me. Like, I saw it, but also I didn't at the same time. Like, I don't know, it just seemed like kind of a reach, and that's okay, whatever. Steven and Taylor were great up until like the last episode. I didn't really understand. There seemed to be like so many not well-written parts to this show this season. Also, why did I like Adam Fisher? Hello? Like, why was he kind of okay by the end of the series? Kind of weird. Also, Denise, she's too cool to be with Jeremiah, and that's my first statement. My second statement was, I really thought she was gay. Like, the whole time, I just figured that she was gay. And I was really confused and really upset whenever she kissed Jeremiah, to be honest with you, because, ew, like, she's so much cooler than him. And also, he should have been with Redbird. Like, why did they make him bisexual if they were just gonna set him up to be with the girl? Like, they made him bisexual, like, literally that one time, and that was it. I don't know, it was just so weird to me. And I don't know, I just, like, this season was weird. I really liked Belly in Paris. Belly in Paris was beautiful to me. I wish she would have been there for at least a couple more years before Conrad came back into the picture. The time jumps to me were interesting for this season. I did not like how much of a time jump we had between season 2 and season 3. And then the last couple episodes being like a year apart instead of like 2 or 3 years was also weird to me. I don't know, I just wasn't the biggest fan, and I really wish that there had been more single Belly, because Belly has always been in a relationship since she was like 15 years old, and they've been with the same brothers. Like, girl needed to date Benito because he was gorgeous and sweet and interesting and different from a different family. And yeah, her confession, you know, in the train was great, but I didn't believe it, to be honest with you. Like, it just seemed, there was just so much bad writing in this season. It was so awful. Like, I don't know. It was frustrating, but it was very nice. I just didn't buy into it at the end, honestly. There wasn't enough time. It didn't work for me. Now, dress being used. I have to say I've been very critical of all the different times that Taylor Swift music was used for this season because it was just an oversaturation. It kind of dragged it down, I felt like. I was kind of bored and annoyed with it, to be honest. And like, I really love music by Taylor Swift. I've always really enjoyed that music. But it just felt like there was too much of it this season, to where it all just kind of blended together. Like, I honestly couldn't even tell you which songs were used this season, other than like, I remember The One, and I think I remember Robin as well. But then other than that, like, it all just kind of mixed together in my head because I heard it 5 million times. But I really enjoyed Dress. That was the first one where I like genuinely, like, knife to the heart, I gasped. It changed the show for me. I love that album so much. So then, like, that song being with it for that scene was so perfect. And my boyfriend pointed this out while we were watching the show, like, while they were talking, while she and Conrad were talking by the river, the Seine, I believe. There was like a green light in the background of all the shots, which is, you know, connected to The Great Gatsby. And he was like, oh, there's a green light, like desire and wanting. And I was like, whoa, I didn't even like catch that in the shot. It was so cool. Anyway, after he said that, I noticed that and I really enjoyed it. But yeah, I just, there were some really good things. There were some really bad things. Also, I think that Lola Tung is the most beautiful woman alive. I do think that they did not give her the hair that she deserved when she got her hair chopped. Because coming from a girl who had a really bad bob just a couple years ago, why did she have like a poofy bob? It was like there was heavy weight on the bottom. It was weird. I feel like it should have been thinned out more. Anyway, look, my hair, I'm not the one. I'm not a hairstylist, obviously. But I am saying I was a little let down with the hair chop. It wasn't as good as I wanted it to be. But anyway, I guess now we have a movie coming. So, cool. Anyway. It was actually really fun to watch this season just because for a story that I did with the magazine, I met and interviewed and wrote a story about this kid that played Jeremiah in the show for this season. And his name is Brant. He lives here in Baton Rouge, and he was just so sweet and so excited the whole time. So it was just, that was really fun to look out for the scenes that he was in. And I got excited to see him, you know, his face. I thought that was really cool. So that was really fun. The clothes were not atrocious this season. I was actually very pleased with the clothing this season. Last season, I'm still scarred from the party outfits that Belly and Taylor wore. The clown costumes. I hated that. That was so bad. But I was pleased. They gave her eyeliner, mascara, and lip coloring for the first time ever, it seems. Belly, I mean. So I was very pleased about that. Also, I think they should have called her Isabel at the end, not Belly, because she's grown now. But anyway, those are like all of my immediate thoughts that I can think of right now. Also, yeah, it was interesting. The writing for the season just didn't seem to be like very coherent. It felt like they were doing it like one at a time and not in a consistent stream of like planning. It just felt very strange to me. But anyway, we'll see how the movie goes. Also, apparently Chris Briney is voicing, like, y'all know that site that does like, or it's an audiobook app sort of thing where they read, like, they'll have like celebrities and voice actors do sexy audiobook style sort of thing for like so anyway, apparently the actor for Conrad's doing that. Crazy. Yeah, I hope to see Lola Tongue in more things because I really love her. Yeah, I was just really pleased with everything. Actually, no, I wasn't. Why am I lying? I am sad to not have something to do on Wednesday night now, so there's that. But, I liked other seasons better, I think. But I loved the Paris scenes. Belly was not annoying for the first time in years when she was in Paris. So I think that's another reason why I wish that she would have stayed single for a little bit longer. Yeah, those are all my thoughts. I think I will be signing out for this video, at least, pretty soon. I have my candle. I just finished up writing a story for the magazine to go out tomorrow, and I am settled in watching Gilmore Girls, so I'm probably gonna finish this up and then, I don't know, do some laundry and take a shower, go to bed. This has been really fun. I love fall, even when it's like 90 degrees. It just feels like fall. That's the important part. But yeah, tomorrow I'm probably gonna go to the library and read some books. Right now I'm reading, I really wanted to read like a bunch of my favorite books from when I was a kid, so I have like Emily Winsnap and a couple of those like fairy books. I used to love these as a kid, so I'm reading through a couple of those, and I think maybe tomorrow I'll just do like a reading day. But yeah, good night.